Good morning. I am here with Krista Foster, and she is the owner of the Oasis on Lake Texoma. It is a clothing boutique that's for both ladies and men, and Krista's going to tell us a little bit about it. So you just had an anniversary.
Correct. July 1st, I was open 1 whole year.
Okay, yes.
No, so excited.
I stopped in, it was really cute.
Thank you.
She had, of course, a cell and some beautiful cookies.
Yes, I did.
And they were made locally.
Yes. Virginia, I believe is her first name. Cakes on the lake. So I wanted to keep everything local. Everything that I served in the boutique that day came from someone or a business in Pottsboro.
Okay.
So I thought that was very important.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is important.
It is.
Okay, so tell me how you ended up opening a boutique.
Sure. So I grew up in the Sherman, Denison, Bells area, got married, moved off, came back to raise my children, and I started a career in healthcare. And not the medical side of it, but more of, working with patients, dealing with insurance. That took me to another career path, 27 years working in healthcare sales. COVID came about. A lot of things changed, and it was really time to make some changes. And my husband was asking me, what's your plan B? What's it going to be? And I decided the one thing that I love in life more than most things are clothes and shoes. So we moved to Pottsboro in 2020. I saw kind of the need that maybe we could do this, open a women's boutique. That's how it started. Originally it was going to be a swimsuit shop because, I was telling you that in the 90s there was a lady on 289 who had a swimsuit shop called the Oasis. And I loved it. So that's kind of where the name came from. Of course, adding to it, it's going to be swimsuit shop. Decided, maybe I could make a business of it instead of being seasonal. And so I decided I would bring in full women's clothing. And here I am, a year later.
Okay, over here, which I'll show you in just a few minutes, she has a wall of hats, and I just want to scoop them all up and buy them all. So tell me about your wall of hats.
Sure. So my husband is a general contractor, so we gutted the place whenever we decided to lease it, and I wanted a focal wall. So I was trying to think I'm not a very creative person, but I saw something on Pinterest that really grabbed my attention, which was a hat wall. You painted a different color than anything else. You put it however you want to put your hats on there. So I have kind of one ready to go, I guess you say, rigged up kind of, because sometimes you touch them and they'll all fall down. So I'll figure it out eventually. But I love the hat wall. It's like it's a part to really get people to talking about why you're here, what are you doing, what's important to you, and getting my customers engaged.
Yes. I agree. There's so many types of hats too for different personalities, different,
absolutely,
hairstyles, all that kind of stuff.
And it moves through the season. So, I'll bring felt hats in for the winter, versus the straw hats for the summer. So
I used to have a whole collection of hats. They're packed away somewhere. But I don't see that many people wearing hats anymore. Not as much as they used to.
Correct. So here, mainly at the lake,
a
lot of
yes,
people
because
always,
of the sun.
Absolutely. So that's what kind of brought it on, as what would people who are coming through, going to the lake, what would they like to purchase?
Right.
So that's where I started.
Yeah, and sometimes it's, I need a hat.
Yes, and I've had that several times.
Yeah, or I need a swimsuit.
Yes.
So you have swimsuits for both men and women.
I do.
And then jewelry.
Yes.
Purses.
Yes.
I saw men's shoes.
Yes.
What else? What am I missing?
So I have fishing shirts for men, swim trunks, because I've had a lot of people come in and say, I forgot this, do you have this? They don't want to go back to Sherman or Denison.
Right.
So I just have a small section that's doing rather well. And then I thought, well, okay, if they forgot their fishing shirt, maybe they may have forgotten a shirt to go to dinner in. If they're just here visiting, like at Tanglewood, or they're here for the weekend.
Yeah.
So my husband and I went to market. As I said, I know what I would like a man to wear, but you have to wear it. So together, he and I really picked out this wardrobe, and it's working great. It's like a polo shirt, a button-up shirt, and like just casual shorts.
Right. Yeah. Easy to pack.
Yes.
And fun to replenish your wardrobe too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I know, you know, you're like, oh, that's the shirt you brought.
Yes, for sure.
Aren't you gonna be a little warm in that? Okay, so tell me what days of the week you're open.
Sure. I'm open Wednesday to Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturdays, 11 to 3.
Okay. And you have social media, I'm assuming?
I do. I have Facebook and Instagram,
Okay.
and I also have a website, and I ship for free across the United States.
So do you post your merchandise on the website?
I do. So I put all my new releases out every Thursday.
Okay.
It goes on Instagram and Facebook first, and I guess kind of at the same time when I put it in my system, it's on the website.
Okay.
So my point of sale system works both retail side and the website.
Okay.
I just have to go in and give descriptions and things of that nature and just release it to the public.
Yeah. And I noticed when I was here the other day, your employees were wearing clothes from your shop.
Absolutely.
So, and so were you.
Yes, and I wear my clothes 24/7. Everywhere I go in Pottsboro or Dallas or wherever I may venture out, because I always get the question, where did you get that? Well, that's an in for me to say, I own this boutique in Pottsboro. I'd love to see you come in. Or here is, I have my business card, and I'm also bringing in a t-shirt that has a QR code on it that I can wear out.
That's
People can just scan it and go straight to my website. It's just great advertisement tools.
Yes.
Now, so having said that, I do support other boutiques because it's important, because we're a small business just like me trying to survive. So together I'm part of Boutique Hub, and we have like distash pages.
Okay.
So you go in and you like exchange clothes or buy clothes or whatever. But I also buy locally too. So Laurel E. in Sherman, she is my mentor. She probably hates that I say that out loud, but that's kind of where I kind of fell in love with the boutique side of it, and I wear her clothes all the time, but I will always give them a shout out.
Right.
Blue Ryan downtown Denison, or Serendipity in Denison. If I now wear their clothes here, I'll wear a bottom or a top, and when I put it out to my group, I'll say, this is where I purchased it, please go give them a visit, because I think it's very important.
It is.
Yeah.
To support each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, wow, I see you have a whole fishing cap
I do.
rack too. So there's just a little bit for everybody.
There is.
Everything is really cute. I can't wait to shop myself when you're open.
Yes.
So, anything else that you can think of that you would like to add?
Yeah, so I carry typically sizes extra small to extra large, depending. Every vendor is different. I have a lot of ladies coming in specifically asking for things. Some things work here and some things don't. And it's been a trial and error and a challenge through the year trying to figure out truly what people want. But most vendors, it's either extra small to large or small to extra large. So I try to bring in a mixture of those. But I also bring in other vendors where it may be a large, but it may fit like an extra large. So I'm just trying to accommodate all the different sizes and shapes of every woman that comes in here. I think it's very important.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's fun, no matter what size you are, to be able to walk into a shop and say, oh, this is so cute.
That's right.
And
at the end of the day, that's my goal. I don't want ladies come in like, I hate my knees, I hate my arms. Well, there's a sign back there that says you're really pretty. Everybody's beautiful in their skin. We don't really talk about that, but what we do is we come in and we get in the dressing room and I put clothes to you. I say, just try it on, because it looks one way on a hanger. But whenever somebody puts something on they think that they cannot wear, and then they end up purchasing it, and it's the best feeling as an owner to really be able to change somebody's mindset about what you can or can't wear.
Right.
That's what it's really about for me.
Well, that's important.
Yes.
I know people probably hate it when I come into their shop because I take everything that I think could be a possibility in with me and try them on. I don't leave them in a pile on the floor. I hang them back up. But I know a lot of times they'll be like, no, we'll put them away. They don't want this.
No, and it's true. There's a lot of people like their clothes to be a certain way, which me too. But it's just, and it's okay that you try on so many different things. I love that. I have customers that come in on Fridays sometimes, and we do fashion shows. We do dress up time where they haven't tried on a few things, so we'll give it to them, and I'm very honest. I'm not a person that's going to sell something to you. If you come out and it's not your color, I'm going to go, no, please don't purchase that.
Right.
Or absolutely. But if I tell you absolutely, you better purchase it, because chances are it's not going to be here because I don't reorder.
Right.
Because I want everybody wearing the same thing. But I also want you to be very happy. When you walk out, I don't want somebody to go, that's probably not very attractive on you. I want it to be, yes, that's beautiful,
Uh-huh.
ready to get that kind of thing.
Right.
Because everyone's a walking billboard just like me.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, Fridays sound like fun.
yes, they are a lot of fun.
So come visit the shop, come meet Krista if you don't know her already, and come have some fun.
Yes.